Yo, what's going on, everybody? My name is Fresh AC, and welcome back to another brand new video. And if you're probably wondering, hey, why does the mic, why does the sound quality, in the video quality, why does it look like this? Why does it look like 2005? Well, I meant to get rid of the date and just have it, just like exactly like this. But hey, it's retro, and the reason why I have everything, every quarterly just retro, is because look what I have right here. And one, two, three, boom, boom, boom. Yes, guys, you can see there. You can see a PlayStation 2, a PS2. Now I bought this thing on eBay for $202. Believe it or not, I'm pretty sure back then, you'll probably buy a PS2 for what, $300 or something like that, $400. I don't even remember anymore. But I know there's a lot of other ones on eBay that are more expensive, like $500, $300. But the website, or the profile, I bought this PlayStation 2 was like $202, and it came already with two memory cards. It only came with one controller and already came with the two cords. Um, Now this PS2 controller, this PS2 controller is actually like a real controller. This controller right here is a third party. You can just tell, and by the weight, like look at that. Yeah. And just hear this. Yeah. There's a huge difference. There's a huge difference. All right. Yeah. So this PS2 controller, I already bought this like years ago on eBay. It was actually like a four pack, no, four lot of PS2 controllers. A lot of them are very rusty. A lot of them like are so old and dusty that they have like this one right here has a bad stick drift. It has really bad stick drift. So yeah. One thing that sucks about the PS2 that I bought is that the TV that I use. Sorry, it's so messy up there, but you can see on my GameCube. This TV doesn't support the yellow cord. It's one of those TVs where it doesn't support the yellow cord, so it only supports the white one and in the red one. So because I'm pretty sure like the yellow one is for like color. I'm pretty sure it's for color. So yeah, but as you can see, guys, let me get rid of these controllers. There we go, guys. There it is. The PS2. Okay, so you guys are probably wondering, hey, why did you get the PS2? Well, it's because, believe it or not, I mean, you could say that the Game Boy Advance is considered a console. I mean, I don't really consider it like a gaming home console like this, um, because those are no. The Game Boy Advance was a handheld. It's not a console. It's a handheld. But I actually don't remember what my very first video game thing I ever bought. But my very first console that I ever bought 15 years ago was in 2010. Well, I actually didn't buy the PS2. Well, let me give you a backstory. My very first console that I ever owned was, of course, the PS2, the good old PS2. Look how good. You know what? Let me actually. There we go. Now this is the Fat Slim, and if you already know, if you were owned a PS2, you already know that the Fat Slim is way better than the Slim, because I heard the Slim had all the problems, and one of them would being that it had problems with like backwards compit. I can't even speak right now, guys. It's like 11:30, 35. I gotta do this video. I gotta finish this video quick because I got work in like 6 or 5 hours, anyways. But it doesn't have the PS2 Slim didn't had problems with playing like PS2 games, like because like for some reason the Slim couldn't play every single like PS2 game. So it was kind of trash. But this PS2, I'm pretty sure every single PS2 model could play PS1 games. Now, there's no okay. Before I was gonna say what I was gonna say, but yeah, this is the PS2 right now, man. This is the PS2, and I originally had mine's black. Now, long story short, back in 2010, which is like 15 years ago now, I went to Guatemala, and there was these kids who owned a PS2, and they were playing this Superman game. Um, And I remember it. They were literally, they were playing it, and it was like Superman, just like just like flying. It was like this Superman game on the PS2, and for some reason, and somehow they just gave it to me. And then after that, I took it home. I took it home in Guatemala, and in the home now I wasn't in Guatemala. And then when my trip was done in Guatemala, I came back to the United States and I brought it with me, and it stayed and it lived with me for a couple months. Let me tell you right now, because I was 5 years old in 2010, and let me tell you, as a 5-year-old, the PS2 didn't last long, did not last long, and I'm pretty sure it was probably because of the chords. They were messed up. It was one of these two chords right here. It was one of probably these two chords right here. But what's crazy is that how much I've grown up and how much I've been good at with technology and like just tech and whatnot. I honestly could have just bought another cord and like somewhere on eBay or Amazon, and then that original PS2 that I had would have probably been finished. It would have survived till now. But that was in the past. I was only 5 years. I didn't know anything about technology, and if my dad was also good with technology, he would have found out that it was just like a cord problem. But no, that PS2, I don't know what happened to it anymore. It probably went to the trash, or it probably, ended up back in Guatemala. I don't know. But as you can see on the camera, especially when it has like this really bad quality, in the quality in the camera, you can see really good. Whereas I hear like right now, in my eyes right now, this is all black. This is like all black. You cannot see all this like white dust right here. Like on my eyes, it's all black. So I'm probably gonna have to, clean this. The PS2 is probably gonna be the only console in my house, in my room, that's gonna be the most cleaned. PS5, I have it right over there. Yeah, sorry, like my desk is like messy. I know I'm using that, and also I game with this. But anyways, yeah, this is the original PS2. One important thing that I was gonna say now. I officially own every single I own um, every fourth generation of a PlayStation. The only one I'm missing is the PS1. Of the PS2, the PS3, the PS4, and the PS5. So that is 4 generations of PS2 in my room right now. And of course, the only one I'm missing is the PS1, which I don't know why I would get the PS1 anyways, the console. I don't know why, the PlayStation 1, I don't know why I would get it anyways. Maybe I would just get it because of the console. Because, like, my PS2 and my PS3 would only, because my PS2 and my PS3 can't play PS1 games. It's backwards compatible with that. So, yeah, there's no point of playing. There's no point of playing a PS. There's no point of buying a PlayStation 1 console. So, yeah, yeah, I'm so excited, guys, with the PS2, man. I'm so excited, man. Like, here's like the back. It's really all how I just remembered, man. Like the PS2 is literally regarded as one of the best gaming consoles of all time. It sold so much, and I was one of those people who sold it. Now, here again, 15 years later, with that I have a job now, and that I work now, I got a PS2, and just if you guys are still wondering what about the video quality, why does it sound so retro? Just to keep the retro feeling of the PS2, man. Just look how it looks so much better. I still need to clean it a little bit, but man, with this quality, like this app filter that I'm using, it looks so good, man. Wow. Here are the games that I got for it too. These games I bought, many times. Um, yeah, most of them are FIFA games, because I'm a FIFA head. But maybe in the future I'll probably buy more PS2 games. But as of right now, they're all FIFA games right now. So, and there's a GameCube one. So, yeah. Let me see how the quality will look like on this PS2 game. Look at that. Wow. Oh, this looks so retro with this camera. It really does. Oh, and you got FIFA 10. I got FIFA 10 as well. Yeah, man. Guys, yeah, guys. Literally, I cannot wait to play these games on like on FIFA. Really, this probably the first game I'll play. Oh man, this looks so retro. And there's FIFA 04. I think I'm pretty sure I already own. So I have FIFA 05. Okay, there's FIFA 04. Okay. And I got the FIFA World Cup Germany 2006. What sucks though is that on the GameCube, like, you couldn't play all the other PS2 FIFA exclusives like the UEFA Champions League and the Euro games. So that sucks. And you couldn't play like FIFA 08 on PS like on the PS2, like, cause you know how FIFA 08 on the like all the PS2 games, they have like the old models where they're tucked. Yeah, on the GameCube, because they discontinued it in 2007, while the the PlayStation 2 survived another couple of like 6 or 7 years. So yeah, one problem that I have though, like the whole console is good. The only thing that sucks though is that since it has the old like AC, like the old like AC AV or whatever they called it, like the three cores, the red, the white, no, the red, yeah, the red and white and the yellow, those cores, yeah. So I've went on eBay and I bought a PS2 to HDMI. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, a PS2 to HDMI or a PS2 to HD, which means that I can use like this adapter that connects to the PS2, but this time it will be HD and it will connect to HDMI instead of those old adapters you use on old TVs. So like the video quality will look a little bit much better than the old version, and probably still look bad, but it will look a little bit much more better than the original quality. So I'll show you that, guys, later when that comes in. I'm pretty sure it actually comes in tomorrow, which is crazy. Even though I recently bought it, but yeah, it will be a blast. Can't wait to play these old games. And I did, just for the fun of it, did buy another PS2 game, Soldier of Fortune. So yeah. Also, by the way, let's just hear this thing, how it sounds. Oh, do you hear that? Do you hear that disc? Oh, okay. One thing that sucks though is that, hold up, let me flip it. Let me flip it. Look at that. Now I turn it on, right? It doesn't sound like a jet. And this thing's like what, like 20 years old. And I didn't even check it good either too. I don't know if it's restored or not. I don't even know what they did to it. But I click on here, right? Look at this. You see that? Look at that. Look how smooth that was. And look how easy you can just take that out. Wow. I have FIFA 03 in it. Let me just, wow, man. I miss the PS2. Now I finally have it. I finally have my childhood on console, my most childhood thing in here. Wow. What's crazy, just to make it even more OG, is that, so the cord, right? I'll show you the cord. It's actually this cord. This is the cord that's connected to, well, there they are. That's what I'm talking about. Whoa. So that's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking. Those cords. I don't know. I forgot what they're called. But yeah, those cords right there, right? Those cords. Those are the original cords from my other older PS2 that I had. Those were the original cords for the original PS2 that I had. Not for this one, the one that I originally owned. Those ones are the original. So those ones are like 15 years old. I own these things, and for some reason these things are still alive. I thought my parents would have already like threw that the trash or something like that, but no. Because what's crazy is because like this console came with like third party everything with the controller. I mean, look at that. That's obviously not original. The memory cards are obviously third party, and oh, and also by the way, like it's also like what's it called? It's wireless. It's a wireless controller, so it comes with this thing right here. So that's a third party. The cord, like that cord right there, it was also third party. And what's crazy is because like let me show you something. Hold up. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. Now I can have light. Look at that. Look at that. The controllers. Okay, so let me show you something. So the cord, what I was just talking about, that cord, right? This thing right here, right? Let me see if I can. Okay, so you can see it a little bit. You see how like okay, I'm sorry. I know the quality is bad. I know it. I'm sorry. But you see it has the PS2 logo. Yeah, that's because it's an original cord. It's an original cord. It's authentic, and it has the Sony logo in it. The one that it came with in the box where I bought it on the eBay page, the one that came with it it just had the arrow pointing it into the like to connect it to the PS2. It did not have the PS2 logo. It doesn't even like hold up. Yeah, because on the logo on the bottom it has the letters and it says PlayStation. Yeah. It didn't have the PlayStation logo. It didn't say PlayStation, and it didn't say Sony in it. I think I have the cord here somewhere. Hold on, let me try to find it. Okay, yeah, I don't know where. Yeah, so like by the way, just like this is my TV right here. Does not support the yellow one at all. Oh, hold on. Let me actually like see if you guys can see better. Yeah, you can. Okay, now you can clearly see it now. Yeah. So yeah, that cord is. Yeah, oh, there we go. There we go. You see it now? Hold on. Hold on. Let me twist the camera. Hold on. Okay, right there. As close as I can get to it. But right there, guys. Right there. PlayStation 2. Now, why am I showing you this? It's because that cord is an original cord of my other PS2 that I had. Because the one this one came in with was a fake one. It was a third party. I wish I can show you it. I have no idea where it is, but I probably kept it in a box. But that cord has survived for like 15 years, and it's been just like it was crazy. My parents didn't even throw it in the trash. They didn't even kept it safe or anything. It was just always roaming around the house, and I was like, oh wait a minute, this is like an old PS2 cord, and obviously I didn't know what PlayStation console it came with because like the PS2, like I've completely forgotten about it about 15 years. Because we want to actually want to know what's crazy is that the PS2, like, because it was such a long time ago. I think I explained this in a video once, where is that I owned this console for so many years, like 15 years ago, that 15 years ago, obviously, some of my memory is a little bit gone. So, like, I would say, like, maybe like 12 years later, when I got the PS3, I was like, oh, I think my original console was the PS3, which is false because I always thought that the PS3 was my first console, but no, I did more history and it was actually the PS2. That's how long it's been. That how can I completely forget that the PS2 was my original console? But no, I found out that it was because this whole time I always thought that the PS3 would have been my first console. But I remember when I turned it on, I was like, "Yep, no, something feels off." But yeah, the PS2 would always be a good console. It's one of the best consoles, and I can't wait to play it. I can't wait till that cord, the adapter comes in, and yeah, I can't wait to play it. So thank you so much, guys, so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Peace out.